Poppy have arrived. Okay, so on our way to southwestern Oregon, we decided to break up the trip and spend one night in Eugene. So that's where we are right now, and we stayed in this little Airbnb. And this is the next morning of us continuing our trip. Good.
What are you drinking?
Could I get a blended caramelizer?
Yeah, what size were you?
Just a medium, please.
Do you want whipped cream on it?
Yes, please.
That's what, anything else for you?
That'll be it.
Yeah, just $5.85.
Perfect, thank you.
Have a good one.
Okay, so Poppy and I, well, for breakfast, I got Dutch bread. We're at the Owen Rose Garden, and I'm pretty excited because everything looks like in bloom. So there's a lot of flowers. Anyway, let's go check it out. I was looking at these bushes and I noticed a rose bush climbed up this tree. I've seen videos of people drinking out of these little flowers. That was lots of fun. Alright, that was so pretty. Poppy got to meet some dogs. Some she was a little scared of because they're big, but there was this little poodle that said hi. It was cute. And some other people said hi. A lot of pretty flowers. Then we continued the drive towards Florence. The drive between Florence and Eugene is really pretty. It's like lots of trees, lots of flowers, a little windy. There's a couple hikes that you could stop and see waterfalls at. I really liked it. Okay, so came to show you the place we're staying. This is what you see when you walk in. There's Poppy. I put that on the couch so it's protective of the couch from Poppy's hair. And I moved the pillows. They have these cute books, the TV's here, all this. They had stuff for Poppy here, which is very nice. They also put stuff here. Here's the kitchen. All this stuff. It feels really nice and clean and pretty. And it's our first night here. And look how personalized this note is. Like, hello. So cute. I'm gonna keep that for a journal, you know? First night here. This is new. I got this from my boss, which was very nice of her. She said that I would enjoy it on my trip. And I took the first picture, which is Poppy on the couch. So that was me setting it up. Oh, I have to show the rest of it. Here's the front door. So over on this end, this cute little hallway. And here's the first bedroom. Cute. And here's the bathroom. I already put some of my stuff in here, but quick little tour. It is like the master bedroom. Very cute. Oh, and there's the washer and dry. And there's a TV in here too. So yeah, this is the place. Very cute. Poppy really likes it. Then we spent the rest of the evening getting settled in, getting cozy. It was just a nice evening and I got to do some writing on my laptop. Okay, so my time in Florence, Oregon was kind of unexpected trip, so it kind of turned into this like retreat for me and Poppy because I had no work, I had nothing planned, and it was just me and Poppy really exploring this town, which was really nice. I really liked the shops that they had there. There was this crystal shop that let dogs in, and everyone was pretty friendly, and I did get a crystal here. And I also got this magnet, which describes Poppy pretty well. They also went to some thrift stores. There's Poppy waiting for me while I quickly checked it out. They also have these candy shops. This was a taffy one. I got a few. And there was also ice cream here, which is fun to get ice cream in a cone. It was just really pretty. There was a lot of greenery and flowers. And there was this cute coffee shop and bakery. There was this nice restaurant. And there was a lot of outdoor seating everywhere for Poppy and me. This restaurant had a doggy menu, so I did get Poppy a little meatloaf, which she loved. She ate that up so fast, which I was happy to eat with her. And I also got a burger. It was the forager burger and some broccoli soup. It's really yummy. I tried to get a video of the place. It's in that corner right there. I didn't do a very good job. But here's like the downtown area with the restaurants and the shops. It's really cute. There I see the lamppost and the flowers and just the buildings in general. But yeah, so most of the time it was just me and Poppy going on walks, going onto the beaches and little trails. So at the beach it was always really windy. I didn't mind so much. Poppy really enjoyed being at the beach. She loves running in the sand and rolling in the sand. And this is her blowing in the wind. But yeah, it was kind of nice to just have the beach to ourselves most of the time. And there was a couple birds here and there. But it was really calming and fun to be there. She did poop, so I had to stop recording and pick that up. But even just hanging out in these little sand dunes with the grass blowing in the wind, it was fun to watch and just admire. Most of the time, me and Poppy would go there and just sit there and enjoy the view and the sand. Oh, we came on this little boardwalk, and here are those these Darlingtonia. I don't know how to say it right, but they're like the fly trapper plants, you know, like bugs get in them and they digest them and eat them. Careful, Pops. That's pretty cool. I haven't heard of these. Like, this is why we travel, y'all, to learn new things. That's so cool. Here, let's see if I can get a little closer. Look at it. They look like, kind of look like frogs in a way. So, let me show you. So there's the flower, this little head part. Right there, see those tops? And these are the leaves down there. And the leaves is where the bugs go in there and get eaten. Pretty cool. Alright, we're more in the forest. And I kept hearing this noise in the trees. I was like, they're like a woodpecker, I think. I think there really is. But I was like, who's playing with the trees? Or like, who's playing with sticks? Because it sounded like a bunch of sticks just like hitting each other. Realized it was just the wind and the top of the trees hitting each other. Like these tops of the trees move so much with the wind. We didn't do much sightseeing, but there's the lighthouse over on that side. We just drove around and saw some pretty viewpoints. Here's one of them too. We went to the beach often. This was one morning where it was really foggy and it was like you couldn't see further down the beach. We did find a jellyfish on there and also just pretty rocks and seashells. This one I think is an agate. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but I was just checking and it was fun to look for. On our little walks, we would find little bugs and dragonflies. Aww, it landed there. Even just staying at the Airbnb, I would paint and read and watch movies and sing. It was just really nice. And here's Poppy with her little Beagle Scout hoodie. A lot of people would stop and say hi to Poppy and me. It was fun. And we also went to this boardwalk, which was really pretty to see the water. And there was also these tents set up for like vendors and stuff. They were selling things. But yeah, that was me and Poppy's little solo trip to Oregon. And I actually really loved it and I want to go back again. But thanks for watching.